Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your girl, Miss Terrell. Thank you for stopping by Esteemed Queen and Mentality. Be sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell down below, and that way you can get all the latest emails and notifications in regards to our tea talks. So today, I want to talk about something that I feel everyone has, but sometimes maybe is not displayed in the correct way. I saw a meme today, right? Hopefully I said that word right. But I saw a meme today where it was like this disgusted look, like this person had this disgusted look on their face, and the caption was, when loud girls walk into the room, which I can understand um the vivid picture of that because I'm somewhat the same way. But I feel like though everyone has their own swag or idea of confidence, I feel like we all display it in different ways. Because think about it like this: if we didn't have some type of confidence, we wouldn't see as many people outside as what we do. So with that being said, you know, that's a notion of someone really, having some type of confidence or ability to think high of themselves, to put themselves in a position where they are amongst others, and they're open to ridicule, they're open to critique, they're open to feedback, they're open to opinions, they're open to everyone's 2 cents or anyone's 2 cents. But they're conscious enough to understand that they can take it. They can take it physically, they can take it, they can take it mentally, they can take it spiritually, and they can they have a actually, yeah, they have a confidence in their physical being, that they'll be able to walk away from it. That's my definition of confidence: being able to be amongst and open to others, accepting and willing to hear criticism or feedback, with the notion of knowing that I'm able to still be able to walk away from the situation or the conversation or whatever the situation may be, and still stand on my own 2 feet. That's how I look at it. That's how I look at confidence. So with that being my foundation, now we're starting to build on what it is that we're confident in becoming and what we're confident in standing in. And a lot of us, everyone is really comfortable with what they want to be, how they want to be, what, like, where and how they see themselves being structured within the next couple of years, months, days, whatever the case may be. But it's where we stand now. I feel like if we're going to talk about queen and king conscious people, we have to understand that as much as we like certain things, as much as we want to get attention for what it is that we do, we show our confidence in a way that, if you really open your eyes, we are so confused. We are so confused. Like, you want to be treated like a lady, you want to be treated like a queen, but you on IG ass clapping. I mean, for me, like, I'm confused. I'm confused. I'm not saying that you have to be traditional, like you got to wear a skirt that's down to your knees, and you have to keep your elbows off the table. I'm not saying that at all. But what I am saying is if you don't want to be traditional, at least be classy. That goes for men and women. That goes for children, chick or children. I just feel as if, like, when you coming into a mindset that you're going to encounter growth and maturity, there comes a time where certain things need to be cut off. And I understand media, you can't turn off TV, you can't turn off influence. I get that, but you have the right and the choice, and it's your decision on what you allow to influence you. It's that's all you. And once you understand that, I feel like once people understand, even though we can't cut off everything that influences us, we can still filter what we do and do not want to deal with, that will tarnish or you know, put a singe on our brands where we can't go out and get employment. We can't go out and get accepted into colleges and universities. We can't go out and be able to feel like we're able to talk to the generation that's below us and being bigger and dreaming bigger, because we've made all this way for us to just sit here and what, ass clap? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. So when it comes down to your foundation of your confidence, I feel like it has a lot to do with, listen to the words that you use to describe yourself. Like, don't say that you're a queen, but you're a whore. I don't, I mean, I'm just being honest. Don't say that, you, regardless of what color you are, don't say that you're a brother on the rise, but you lost. You lost, and it's just like, you're not lost because there's no way. You lost because you're not willing to choose one. And the one that you need to choose, it can't be self-inflicted. Oh, I want to do this because. And then you're knocked 10 feet back. And then when it's time for you to get up, your confidence is so affected. It's just like now is a thing of, men and women, we got to leech on to be able to make it. Where's your confidence at? It don't matter what level you feel like you fall to or you fail to. Man, we all have knees. We all have knees. Yes. KNEES. I will put it at the bottom. We all have knees. And let me tell you something. My biggest influence on my confidence, and y'all will laugh. Y'all can say what y'all want. But let me tell you, my philosophy makes perfect sense. Barbie has a lot of shit for someone who has knees that do not bend. Ken too. Ken got a whole collection just as much as Barbie. So what's the problem? We have folks that go out, men and women that wear suits. We have men and women that raise families on their own and collectively together. We have all of that just as much as what Barbie and Ken has. You know what I'm saying? They are represented in a way where they're not negative. You don't see no stripper Barbie. I mean, I don't mean no harm, but you don't see that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't see that. You see Barbie being a household name. I'm not sitting here telling you that everybody gonna be meatloaf and sweet potatoes at the dinner table. But what I am saying is, when it comes to confidence, you have to know to what degree, to what level you're trying to build your house up to be. Because the higher you build it, you got to be for sure and you got to be for certain, regardless if there's an elevator or some stairs, you're able to take whatever it is that will be required on the way down. Ain't no need for you to understand multiplication if you're not going to accept that division comes with it. There's no point in you sitting here multiplying your ego if you can't take the fall. So part of understanding your confidence is, number one, you got to be humble. I don't care if you only got one pack of noodles. Split that bitch in half. If you really can stomach it, you can take two of them bitches, break them down into quarters. You got a couple of meals, couple of snacks, couple of a la carte dishes for a couple of days to get you through when you need to go through. But you being humble enough to know that you gonna get through and you gonna make it, yo, that's a vitamin that your damn confidence needs. Eat that shit. You got to be humble. Everything is mentally dominated these days. But you still got to carry that secret weapon of humility to get you through. That don't mean that you got to be soft. That don't mean that you got to sit here and be apologetic about everything. When it comes to humility, it's like, look, I know who I am. I know my capabilities. But don't get shit twisted. Kings and queens sit on their throne and they're poised because they don't have nothing to worry about. Everything they have to worry about in their head is taken care of, so they can live their life at peace. Because there's a resolution for every fuck up and for every problem that comes, every mistake, every decision. So chill. Understand where you're sitting at. Your position is to overlook. Your position is to be able to help those who are trying to sit in your seat, because trust me, you're not going to live forever. So your children needs to see some type of confidence from you where, you know what, baby, everything is not going to be glitters and gold. Sometimes you're going to look up and it's really going to be aluminum foil falling from the sky. So you got to make light of what it is, and you got to make heavy of what you need it to be able to keep it pushing. So it's up to you. Sometimes it's humility. But when it comes to you having some type of humility, too, you respect yourself. And you respect yourself because, look, check this out. You understand certain things have to be respected in order for you to move on. You don't have to understand them, but you do have to respect them because it's part of your journey. It's part of your life. It's part of what it is that you were supposed to experience when you went through it. I saw a statement the other day. It says that we fall in love with the very things that are to teach us how to spiritually grow. And that was so deep, because I was just like, that makes so much sense. And I'm not trying to tell anyone not to fall in love, but understand you want to be steady with it. You feel me? So when it comes down to your humility, and when it comes down to your respect for yourself, your confidence, just those two by itself, is like bread and water. That's all you need. Minimum. And you'll still be able to do what you need to do. You'll still be able to function. You'll still be able to smile. You'll still be able to go out with your friends and have some type of, and be part of some type of conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll still feel like you exist. You won't feel like you're a shell. You won't feel like you have no soul or no purpose, because I'm trying to tell you, you do. So you need to understand, when it comes down to your confidence, you got to be tall enough and you got to be brave enough to stand whatever it is that you putting in your ego. So if you out here thinking that you're the baddest this and you're the baddest that, first of all, understand word concept. That's not good. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have a brand you're trying to build, but you're the baddest bitch. Like, you got to understand how it is, what it is that you're saying about yourself. So then that way, when you come out here into the real world, people like myself who are literal, that are critical thinkers, that are those type of people that will agitate the hell out of you, you got to make sense. Because when you don't make sense, guess what? People don't listen. And what does that affect? Your confidence. But whose problem would it be if you're not humble and respect yourself? You. So, that's your foundation. It's that simple. All that stuff you want to be that you see in the media, be that behind closed doors. Keep it there. Keep it with whoever it is that you're with. Because in a traditional time, how I think, traditional mind, I think that's that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just that. There's no conversation, should be no conversation. But if you're trying to show me that you're the illest rapper, you're trying to show me that you're the smartest pharmaceutical technician, like, if you're trying to show me all that, I should not see your ass first. You know what I'm saying? Like, I shouldn't see brothers and sisters holding pistols. Like, I shouldn't see your face on a t-shirt. Like, your confidence is going to either keep you alive or put you somewhere where we all are finding out on a daily basis. Ain't no point of us beefing if we ain't got no life insurance policies. Ain't no way. It don't make no sense. So your confidence is your lifeline. So you need to be humble and you need to respect yourself. No one else is going to do it for you. So once you respect yourself, once you have that understanding about yourself, you come into self-care. You care about what you look like. You care about how you walk. You care about how you talk. I understand if you got to run to the store, but you got to understand when you have a brand and you're confident in yourself. Because even if you don't have a whole brand that's professional, you still have a brand of yourself, your inner self. You want to feel pretty. You want to feel beautiful. You want to feel handsome. You can do that. And once you understand that you can do that, You start developing what is called, like I like to say, it's your inner feelings coming out. You know, people who pretty much do what they need to do to put themselves together, they have some type of confidence about themselves. You feel me? You see how that works? I'm trying to tell you. And last but not least, once you get to a point of, you know, in your lane as to your humility and your foundation and what makes you, what, you know, what you need to work on, you know what you need to work on, right? Fuck everybody else. Queens and kings, again, they're poised. They're not worried about nothing, because everything that they are once concerned about, trying to make it to the top, they did it. They did whatever it is that they needed to do, and they can chill now. So as long as you understand time, as long as you understand time, season, you don't have no reason to be jealous, and you have no reason to feel like you're not going to come into your own. Understand, babies are born every single day. Conception happens every single day. And every day somebody gets their moment. Every day someone gets their time. So what you gonna do about it? If confidence is your lifeline, you gonna be out in the streets, or you gonna be in the books? Because even if so happens you don't want to be in the books, be in something that's going to elevate you. Ain't no point of us out here fighting harder for street corners if we ain't gonna fight that hard for custody of our kids. Ain't no point in you going out here fighting and scrapping other women if you spend all this money getting your hair and your nails done. And there's no point of our kids dying so early if we can prevent them with our confidence of growing up to understand what it is to be better, not less than. So I'm going to leave that there. Make sure y'all hit up my website. It's down below. And I will talk with y'all soon. Bye.
The depths of the media sees no evil. Buildings crashing 9/11, no sake for the people. Children take to everything, others willing to feel anything, just to say they were there. Boyfriends, girlfriends, husbands, wives, domestic violence. Do you care? When the curtains close, your head hangs low. You're wishing someone was there. Just turn to me for relief. I know how you feel. I am you. You are me. We share symptoms of the black sheep. Aren't you aware?
This image, I remember howling winds, nights trying to hustle to 10 degrees, ash on my knuckles. Coke in my long john, sipping on the brisk. A tall glass of nigga, please, who get a sip of this? Coke in my long john, slave to the sin. Call me young coke there if the cops try to frisk. I may get a grip, I may get a grip. I may slapping 20s, lots of tails and some shrimp. I used to bump Wayne all day as a pimp, now I'm past Wayne Drake and going in.